Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Y'all don't shout. It breathes. And every storm crowns a king. I was caught from the night where the cold never sleep, where the shadows keep secrets and secrets keep me. Every step on the marble felt heavier than true. A king without mercy, crowned too early for you. Men feared the silence long before they feared my name, 'cause silence tells stories louder than a flame. I walked through the smoke, through the hunger, through the scars, building my throne out of whispers in the dark. I sit on a throne of the quiet storm, where the cold winds rise and the rich are born, where the sinners bow down even when they're torn, 'cause the calm in my voice is the calm before war. A king in the dark, where the night runs long, with a heart that survived, where the weak fall strong. I rule with a whisper, not the clash or the roar, on my throne of the quiet storm. I learned every man bleeds the same undergo, but some bleed cleaner when their stories are sold. In a room full of power, the strong ones speak less. Measure a leader by the weight of his breath. Heavy lies the crown when the kingdom don't sleep, when loyalty is bought and the promise is cheap. But I rose from the ashes of a life long gone, turned every betrayal into fuel for a song. I sit on a throne of the quiet storm, where the cold winds rise and the rich are born, where the sinners bow down even when they're torn, 'cause the calm in my voice is the calm before war. A king in the dark, where the night runs long, with a heart that survived, where the weak fall strong. I rule with a whisper, not the clash or the roar, on my throne of the quiet storm. That I hid, build the man on this throne, every empire I get. I reign where the silence moves colder than steel, where the truth cuts deep, but the dark makes you heal. If they ask how I rose, tell them storms are reborn in the hands of a king on the throne of the quiet storm.
Some nights, even the glass knows your story.
My suit is pressed sharp, but inside I'm unraveling slow. Moving through this mansion like a man learning to let go. Whiskey sits heavy in my hand, reflecting the man I was and the man I can't stand. Every sip burns memories I never asked to keep. Every drop carries secrets I buried too deep. The marble beneath me shines like the faces I used to trust. Smooth, cold, perfect, until pressure turns them to dust. And I've walked these halls longer than I've known sleep. Held power so tightly, my own heart learned not to speak. The world thinks I'm solid, stone, steel, unbreakable, oh. But even kings feel hollow when their ghosts linger on the floor. I'm tired, but I rise, because men like me don't bend. We just hide the pieces we can't defend. So pour it slow, let the whiskey roll down my veins, like a truth I'm too bruised to show, like a prayer disguised in pain. These marble floors catch my reflection, sharp like a blade, cold like rejection. I'm a king in ruin, they still adore, leaving gold-stained footprints on these marble floors. These marble floors. I've carried love like a loaded gun, kept it hidden, kept it safe, kept it pointed at no one. But safety turns sour when silence comes home, and I built my empire just to rule it alone. Old letters sit unopened in a drawer, names I can't say without feeling sore. The city outside screams with neon sin, while I drown in rooms that echo where she's been. Whiskey drips slowly down a crystal glass edge, like every promise I made but never had the strength to pledge. And luxury ain't peace, it's just a pretty way to hide the beast. I'm one, but I stand because heartache don't control my fate. I keep moving like a gentleman, no matter how much I break. So pour it slow, let the whiskey burn the past again. Let it remind me what I've lost, what I never could contain. These marble floors tell my story, etched in footsteps, grief and glory. I'm a king who learns more from the cracks in the floor than from the crowns I wore.
clean. Never meant for love or the peace in between. Maybe ruin was always my scene. A gentleman forged in what I've survived, not in what I've seen. If the night wants me, let it take me slow. I'll meet it with a drink and the last truth I owe. Whiskey on my lips, regret in my eyes, marble under my feet, no place left to hide. For another, let it drown the roads. Whatever I lost stays on these marble floors.
Men like me don't speak to be heard, we speak to be remembered. I walk like winter through a midnight street. I'm cold collar high, my heartbeat discreet. The city knows my name, carved in fear and respect. Every alley I pass stands quiet, direct. Cigarette smoke curls around my face, like ghost tracing the outline of my mistakes. I built this life brick by silent brick, made choices cold, calculated and slick. The lamplights flicker like old memories hurt, reminding me power always stains your shirt. You can buy loyalty, you can command a crowd, but when the night comes, even kings aren't loud. This silence I walk with isn't weakness, it's a crown, made of everything I survived. I never craved the thunder, I never wanted a storm that screams. Learn real power, speak softly in half glances and unseen schemes. This is the silence of a made man, dark, deliberate, heavy as a diamond plan. I don't raise my voice, I let the shadows take a stand. Let the world tremble when I lift a single hand. No need for noise, no rush to prove. I move in stillness, and stillness makes the world move. I shared tables with devils dressed like saints, watchmen confess sins and whispers and pains. I learned loyalty is fragile, thin as glass, and friends turn foes when fortunes pass. I kept calm even when knives kissed my back, walked through betrayal without losing track. My silence became armor, unbreakable steel, a shield forged from everything I refused to feel. Deals made in dark rooms, hands shaking slow, promises sealed with looks that only killers know. In a world full of noise, I chose the quiet route, because real strength never needs to shout. I don't seek approval, don't hunger to be seen. I live in the still moments where legends begin. This is the silence of a made man, calm enough to kill
soft enough to understand. I walk slow, I breathe deep, I let fate obey my command. I built my throne from the quiet they fear. My silence is the loudest thing they'll ever hear. If the night takes me under, let it take me home. I made peace long ago with the price of this road. If power is a fire, then silence is a coal. Burning slow, burning forever, burning without loss of control. Silence, my sharpest blade, my closest friend, my undefeated trade. This is the silence of a made man. Of a made man. I stepped through nights where power wore a suit, where silence brought loyalty deeper than the root. I learned the truth whispered to a whiskey glass, that every hour of peace comes with a dangerous past. My footsteps echoed on cold marble floors, and every choice I made locked another door. You don't rise to a throne through luck or talk. You rise by burning bridges and learning to walk. And I carry the shadows of every deal that I broke. The man I became is carved out of smoke. 'Cause I'm the king who walked in smoke, where every promise is thin, every truth gets choked, where the dark feels safer than the bright on the throne, and the weight of power hits hard as alone. Yeah, I rise like a ghost in a tailored coat, with a heartbeat steady as a sinking boat. If you want my crown, you'll find blood in your throat. I'm the king who walked in smoke. The city crowned me in a quiet cold flame, where even my victories carried a wounded name. I made peace with the darkness I learned to embrace, where power stares back with a familiar face. I've seen men break with diamonds in hand, seen giants fall on the smallest of men. But through every whisper, every vow they spoke, I kept breathing steady. The man made of smoke, and the ones who betrayed me still haunt every dream. But kings don't flinch, not in my regime. Yeah, I'm the king who walked in smoke, where the sins feel heavy but the soul stays woke, where the weight of the world lies under my coat, where silence speaks louder than anything they wrote. I walk through the ruins with the fire I stoke, my voice calm, my spirit unbroke. You can chase what I am, but you'll never provoke the king who walked in smoke. The king who walked in smoke. Every tear I shed turned to ash on my tongue. Every lesson I learned was a war I'd begun. But power feels warm when the world grows cold, when every scar turns to a story retold. So I stand as a king who walked in smoke, where the night bows slowly to the words I spoke, where the crown feels heavy but the heart feels right, and every shadow honors me by night. If they ask where I came from, tell them danger rode the story of a man who refused to choke. Tell them I rose from the ash I awoke. Tell them I'm the king, the king who walked in smoke. Smoke remembers. I slide through halls lined with portraits of men who took what they wanted and paid for it in the end. Their eyes follow me, cold like frozen wine, as if they know I'm walking the same scarred line. My cufflinks shine like promises I failed to keep. My shoes echo stories I buried deep. Every chandelier flickers like it's judging my name. Every shadow whispers secrets I never tamed. The world outside bows down when I arrive, but inside I fight to stay alive. Power comes dressed in silk and fear, and every man who wears it disappears. I never asked for mercy, never begged for a softer night. I walked this road because darkness was the only thing that felt right. Now there's gold dust on my hand, shining like the lies I built my throne upon. Every treasure I chase, every promise promise I planned feels hollow when the midnight truth turns the spotlight on. I'm a king behind bulletproof glass, a ruler who still breaks like every man. I wear the crown, but the crown wears me back, leaving marks only the shadows understand. Toast after toast, rooms full of cheers, but celebration don't silence the ghosts in my ears. I've shared tables with saints disguised as thieves, made deals with men who smile while they bleed. The world sees diamonds, I feel the weight, because luxury don't mean peace, it just decorates fate. These suits fit perfect, but they hide my ache. Tailored clean, but they know I break. The city skyline bows wherever I go, but it never knows the pieces I don't show. A gentleman, sure, but even gentlemen carry wars inside their bones. I didn't come for heaven, didn't ask for a lighter heart, just wanted the strength to not fall apart. Now there's gold dust on my hands, shining like guilt I can't wash clean. All the victories I won, all the power I command, never fill the hollow spaces in between. I'm a king on a silent throne, guarded by a world that feels like sand. I stand tall, but I stand alone in the empire I built with these gold dust hands. If the night takes me down, let the shadows carry me gentle. I've walked long roads in leather shoes and paid prices far from accidental. If power is a crown, then loneliness is the medal. Let it rest, let it settle. I'm too tired to wrestle with my own ghost anymore. Gold dust on my hands, but not a single thing I touch feels real. Gold dust on my hands, and all I ever wanted was something I could feel.
Power don't shout, it whispers.
I walk the halls where golden lights don't shine no more, where the portraits of kings keep watch from the floor. Silence sits heavy like a loaded chrome, and every shadow in here feels like it once had a throne. My cup's half empty with a burnt whiskey flame. The ice melts slow like it's calling my name. These walls, no secrets I'll never confess, but power feels sweeter when you carry it with less. And I learned in the quiet, every crown has a cost. Every win that I wanted meant a piece of me lost. So I fade in the shadows of the golden room, where the light moves slow like a midnight bloom. If you look in my eyes, you'll see heaven and doom when I'm living in the shadow of the golden room. The marble floors remember when I used to bleed, when hunger carved a shape out of every need. Now suits fit sharper than a blade in the night, but the softest touch can still start a fight. I built an empire on silence and fear, but the sweetest part of power is when nobody's near. Solitude paints me in silver and bruise, a king who knows that even kings can lose. And I walk through the echoes of the man I became. Every truth that I buried still whispers my name. So I fade in the shadow of the golden room, where the past sits quiet like a sealed up tomb. Got diamonds and danger both haunting my throne. Every deal I've made paid in flesh and bone. Yeah, I glow like the flame of a dying cigar, burning slow, burning proud from near and far. If you stand in my presence, you'll feel power resume when I'm living in the shadows of the golden room. Every saint I love turned to shadows on the wall. Every promise I kept was the one that made me fall. But power tastes sweet when you're born in the gloom. A king in the drum, world of girl. So I live in the shadow of the golden room, where my sins hold hands with the perfume. I've walked through fire just to sit on this throne and learn that real kings still walk alone. Yeah, I shine like the steel on a cold cigar, a quiet storm wrapped in a tailored scar. If the world ever asks where my soul found its bloom, tell him he lived in the shadows of the golden room. Power whispers always. Midnight maid, I built my empire on the quiet of the night, where deal whispers softer than the glow of streetlight, where men shake hands with a loaded lie, and the smoke from a promise drifts into the sky. My suit drips shadows in a silver regret. Every wind I buried left a ghost in the jet. Power moves cleaner when you move like the dawn. Cold, slow, patient till every rival is gone. I learn the hard on. Every king walks alone, and silence is sharper than the sharpest stone. This is an empire built on midnight. Where the calm feels heavy and the sins feel right. Where a man finds truth In the dark he consumes and feels his lungs with the smoke of the rooms. Yeah, I ride like a whisper with a dangerous charm, cold as the steel resting under my arm. When the world feels distant and the heart feels tight, I remember I was raised in the empire built on midnight. Trembling hand, learning every throne is built on breaking a man. I watch loyalty fade like ink in the rain, and every choice I made came wrapped in pain. But the darker the room, the brighter I shone. Quiet monarch carved entirely of stone. Luxury tastes sweeter when you earned every scar. When the most trusted friend is a half-lit cigar. And in the hush of the city I hear echoes of me. Every deal, every sin, every lost memory. This is an empire built on midnight. Where the past stands guard like a flickering light. Where the walls breathe stories I can't outrun. Where the night feels colder when everything's won. I move like a phantom in a tailored crown, king of the shadows in a dying town. And if silence had a shape, it would look just right beside a man forged in the empire built on midnight. Every soul I lost built a brick in the throne. Every lie I told was a truth that outgrew alone. And still I stand where the moon cuts the gloom, a king born broken in a quiet back room. This is an empire built on midnight. Where the lonely glow burns colder than white. Where the heart grows older, but the eyes stay sharp, and the night holds secrets that are carved in the dark. If they ever ask where my soul learned to fight, tell them I was forged in shadows and spite. Tell them every win I claim was paid in night. Tell them I'm the king of an empire built on midnight. Empire built on midnight. Midnight made me. Midnight keeps me. Every crown casts a shadow. Mine grew heavier than the gold. I built a throne, not a long nights, and whispers carved below neon lights. Every victory came at a price, and every smile hit a roll of dice. Respect follows me like a quiet storm, constant, heavy, powerful one. Men straighten their backs when I pass, eyes lower slow like they're saluting my past. My suit fits sharp and my scars fit tighter, burning through the cloth like a ghost on fire. And in these grand halls I claim as mine, I feel fate watching from the cracks in every line. Power raised me, but loneliness trained me. The crown glitters bright, yet the weight still pains me. But every crown carves a scar, every victory demands its due. Power is colder the higher you stand, and I stand higher than I ever meant to. This shadow crown,
it fits too tight,
pulls me deeper
to the unlit night.
heavy in the dark, heavier in the light. I wear it with pride, but it still doesn't feel right. A king of grit,
A soul in spite,
yet here I stand,
night after night.
holding a throne built out of fire. The lions whisper in the corners of the room, waiting for my fall, predicting my doom. They study every breath I take, hoping for one crack in the choices I make. But men like me don't fall to fear. We fall to truths we never let near. We crumble under memories, under love we couldn't keep, under promises whispered when the night ran deep. I've stood on marble floors with blood on my sleeve, watched allies flip when they chose to leave. But solitude became a throne I trust, a place where loyalty never turns to dust. In silence I find a version of myself no kingdom sees. A man burdened by gold, bent on his knees. Lord taught me mercy, but only in the cruelest ways. Taught me that shadows stay loyal long after the daylight fades. This shadow crown,
Engraved in pain,
drenched in thunder,
washed in rain,
it glows in darkness,
dims in fade,
yet I hold it tight.
just the same.
A king unbroken,
A man unshown,
I built an empire
stand alone.
beneath the weight of a shadow-made throne. If loyalty breaks, then so do kings. It's not the throne, but the silence it brings. If fate comes tonight to collect what I owe, let her take the title, but leave the man below. For power is only a crown of bone, and every ruler learns the night is where he's truly known. My shadow cries.